Google Documents offers fantastic revision and saving control right within the drive itself. If we have a look at this options booklet, which has been shared with more or less everyone at KRS, we can see that the last edit was made 3 days ago by Stephen Peters. Note it says underneath it that every change you make is automatically saved in the drive. The obvious question then is, what did Stephen Peters do to this document? Well, if we click on this link here, last edit was made by Stephen Peters 3 days ago, what it'll do is it'll bring up our revision history in the right hand pane down here. What we can see here is that he did this change on September the 18th at 9:29 a.m. On September the 16th at 8:12 a.m. Emma Andrew and Stephen Peters again were involved in working on this document. If you want to have a look at specifically what people have done in terms of their contribution towards the document, it's useful to see what colour they've been allocated. So Emma Andrew's been given this lighter green, Stephen Peters has been given this dark green, Joe Poynton has been given a bluish colour, Eileen has had a look in as well, she's been given a pink colour. So by remembering that colour, what we can do is we can actually delve in, see what they've done, and hopefully sort of they've done something useful. So let's have a look at the September the 16th change. So if we click on that, we can then click on restore this revision here. Now this is a rather large document. It says at the top there, this is a restored revision September the 16th, 8:12 in the morning. But what we would need to do is we would need to go through it, and since Emma Andrew is involved in it, I'm going to suspect that she may have done something connected to food technology. This is design technology textiles. Nope, she's not done anything on that. Maybe it was food that she did. It was. And you can see here that what she's done is she's added food in front of food technology, and she's also added pastries in there as well. John, is this the 2014 options book, and the food page is the AQA board, not the options information for the Welsh board? So what I can do is I can respond back to that, but this is telling me what she has done to the document. Notice now at the top it says the last edit was made 6 minutes ago by myself. What it might be an idea is if we restore the version that Stephen Peters was working on. So if we click on that one, and we'll restore that version there, just in case he's added something to that document and we want to make sure that it's back at the top of the heap, as it were. Every time you do a revision, you can sort of swap and change between the different revisions that different people have done to get back to the version that you particularly sort of want to work on. One final matter that you may want to be aware of, and that is, let's say that there is a version of this document that you particularly wish to keep. Maybe it's in its original version before it gets sent out to everyone. You want to make sure that the original is kept secure by you. And what you would do is you'd go to File, make a copy, enter the name that you want to put in there. So I'll say saved copy, for example. You don't want to share it. Well, you might want to share it, but it's pointless if you do. You might want to share it with the same people, in which case they've got two versions of the same thing, so that wouldn't make an awful lot of sense. Click on OK, and then you've saved that particular version of the document, just in case everyone else makes a complete mess of it for you. Hope that makes sense. I think that's a particularly powerful technique that can be used for teaching and for learning and for collaboration across different schools and maybe even across different continents between colleagues that may be operating in different schools at the same time. Hope it's useful.